Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Dustin, and I am back with another video. How are you, Nick?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm pretty good. There's a few things that I want to talk about in this video. I want to talk about Dollar Tree dinners. I want to talk about Very Delta, a drag queen that I follow over on TikTok. She had somebody on her show that mentioned Rachel Ray, and I used to watch Rachel Ray every day when I got home from school, so I want to talk about
Rachel
that.
Ray.
I loved Rachel
Never
Ray
was a
in
fan.
30-minute meals.
Heard she's a bitch.
I've heard the same thing, but that's exactly what I want to talk about. And last but not least, I want to talk about Glamzilla and her accounts being hacked and taken down. This went down last night. I believe she's got them back, but there's a lot of stuff that people don't know. So if you guys want to hear about all that, stay tuned to this video. Okay, so Nick just corrected me. It's not Very Delta. That's the name of her podcast. Yep. It's Delta Work.
Yes.
And her TikToks come up all the time. They make me laugh because she's like very cheap. That's like her thing. When she goes out to eat, she does very cheap shit. I think it's hilarious.
No, Delta Work is a legend. She's really iconic.
Oh, I didn't know. I had no idea. Well, she had somebody on her show, Very Delta, and they discussed Rachel Ray. Now, if you don't know this about me, there's no way you would know this about me. I've never told anybody except for right here and right now. I used to be obsessed with Rachel Ray. I used to come home, I would watch Rachel Ray, I would watch Trading Spaces. I was that kid.
Did
I
anybody
love
else
TLC.
watch Rachel Ray? Like, I never got into her show.
Oh, girl, 30-minute
Martha
meals
Stewart type
was
of
my
guy.
jam. You would think that I would actually know how to cook from all those years that I watched that.
Oh, he made some chicken parm earlier from scratch, and he, like, fried it up in some beef tallow.
I did that.
Y'all, it was good. If y'all have never fried anything in beef tallow, I highly recommend it, especially french fries. They taste exactly like McDonald's.
That's what McDonald's actually
welcome.
used to fry their fries in.
And now it's just crab.
I felt
Now
like
they're
I
just
popped.
like palm oil.
I
Garlic.
do really feel like I popped off with that chicken parmesan. I've never made it
was
before.
good.
I watched several
I was shook.
videos, and I was craving that chicken parmesan, and I wanted it to come out right, and I feel like I did pretty good.
That was good.
I surprised myself.
Good.
But back to Delta Work and her guest, he said that Rachel Ray was not a very nice person. You guys, check
Go
this out.
figure.
There was a rule when I worked at Rachel Ray. You couldn't look at Rachel Ray in the face.
Why?
If she was walking down the hallway and you were walking down the hallway, you were required to stop and turn. So you would not see her face and she wouldn't see you.
Was she unfriendly if
Yes.
you did? Oh, really?
She was very unfriendly.
Oh, why? I wonder who hurt her.
I don't know, but there were moments where we would like get into work and you would just hear a screaming match between her and her husband, like in the dressing room. And you'd be like, oh, 6 a.m. again.
You know, I hold the space for everybody to cook the food that they want to cook. But Rachel Ray, your shit is trash. Your food is gross. You look like a hot mess when you're cooking it. You have zero respect for any of the origins of any of the food. You need to step out and just make beef stroganoff from a box because that's basically the food that you're making. No one cares. You are not all that. And guess what? Your pozole ain't shit and it does not require honey. Stop putting honey in Mexican soups.
You know, they say never to meet your idols, and I believe that. I don't think there's anybody that's famous that I look up to as an idol that I would want to meet because I would hate to have my hopes and dreams crushed. I mean, Stevie Nicks already did it, but we're not going to get into that.
Didn't Wendy Williams say that Rachel Ray wasn't like a nice person because Rachel Ray was either the studio above or underneath the Wendy
I had no
Williams show?
idea.
So they were in the same building, so you know people whisper and people talk. Also, like showrunners that work behind the scenes for all these shows.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. Are there going to be other people that come out against Rachel Ray? I mean, look at what's going on with Ellen DeGeneres right now. Exposed.
The fact that Ellen was trying to tell everyone that she doesn't give an F, that she's been canceled, told everyone to basically go fuck themselves. Ma'am.
Girl, no, Ellen, fuck you. It's so crazy to me. This guy said that Rachel Ray said you could not even look at her. Like, if she was in the hallway, you had to turn
Why
your
would you want
head.
to? No.
Like, seriously, why would you want to? I don't get it. Why do these people think that they're so above other people to where you can't even look at them? That is wild.
It's like that with Martha Stewart too, because one time I went to this casting in New York City and I was like in the elevator and I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to get on the elevator, but Martha Stewart was on it with me and everyone, they like formed like a square around her. And so it was probably like, here she is, where you are, that's how far away someone had to be, like all around her. No one talked, no one looked at her, no one did nothing. But I
weird.
was standing there like this.
You know who else they say is not really a nice person? Flo. From Progressive.
Yeah.
They say that she is not a nice lady.
Yeah.
They say that you can't look at her either. I believe that there was allegations that Ellen was the same way. She tried to get, Ellen tried to get somebody fired because they had cracked nail polish. After what happened to Anne Heche, I don't trust Ellen.
Oh,
I'm just going to say
Anne Heche
that.
thing was so crazy. When she sat up on that stretcher, like
Wild. Just absolutely wild. But I want to know what you guys think about this. Do any of you watch Rachel Ray? Have you watched Rachel Ray? Are you surprised that she may not be a nice person? I'm not at all.
I'm not surprised by anyone not being a nice person.
Me either. Didn't she cut? She got put on by Oprah, right? We all know that Oprah's not a nice person.
Or
Yeah, I
was it
believe
Tyra
that.
Banks?
No, I think Rachel Ray was definitely Oprah.
With Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I think.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure. I know I
Who
used
did
to
Tyra
watch
Banks
her
put on?
every
Anyone?
single day. I don't know.
Tyra Banks looked like she was going to go perform a drag number at the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Oh my God,
She
I
did.
didn't
She
even
looked like
see.
she was wearing a reveal. She looked great.
You guys, I want to know what you think about this down below. Have you ever met any of your idols? And if you have, were they nice to you? Were they mean to you? And do you believe this about Rachel Ray? Because I kind of do. I could see it in her for sure.
I do.
But now let's talk about Dollar Tree dinners. I think I've mentioned her in one video before. I don't remember what the context of it was or why I did. But basically what she does is she prepares meals using Dollar Tree. Like it's all like budget driven. She helps people. Like I believe she did a challenge where she fed herself for like a month on $100 at Dollar Tree. She does a lot to help
great.
people. She does all kinds of budgeting, all kinds of recipes to switch it up and stuff. It's really content geared toward people that don't have a lot of money, and we need more resources like that. And apparently she started a Facebook page and it got hacked.
So this has been probably my worst nightmare, and I've been watching it play out in real time. So I don't have a new Facebook page yet because this has all just happened in the past couple of hours, and I've spent the last couple of hours trying to fix it and trying to inform people of what's going to happen next. I'm going to tell the story of exactly how my Facebook page got hacked, so that I can hopefully prevent anybody else from getting hacked as well. Yesterday evening, I got an invitation to appear on somebody else's Facebook Live. It is an author with a podcast. I researched the author. I looked it up. I now know that that email was fake. And part of that was that they wanted to set up like a Zoom call in order to go over how we want everything set up and the settings and the lighting. And this is pretty standard procedure. I've been on a few podcasts before. So I get the Zoom call invite and I log into it, and she's asking me some questions. She's having me go onto Facebook, and she wants me to go to this events tab and click on this button, but that button is not there. She goes, oh, well, can you share your screen with me? And I do. And she's like, okay, well, let's fix a couple things. And she has me go into my settings and change a couple things. And just in doing that process, somehow she was able to gain access to my Facebook page. The settings that she wanted me to change were completely innocuous. It was just toggling on a couple of things. And I was like, I don't really want to mess with this because I've had a lot of issues with my Facebook page in the past. And she was like, it's okay. It's not going to affect anything. It's just so that we can do this event. So shortly after I got off the phone with her, I called somebody who has helped me with my Facebook many times. And I said, hey, I think I messed something up because it's showing me as inactive. And while the two of us were on the phone, she was revoked as an admin. I was revoked as an admin. And we've just been trying to figure it out. Then all of a sudden this new email address popped up as an admin, and all of this happened in real time while I was watching it. So I don't have a new Facebook page yet because I'm still hoping I can save this one. But I tried to report it to Facebook and they said I'm not an admin of any pages, so there's nothing to report. And that's frustrating. So I've sent an email to Facebook. Hopefully they take that email seriously, but they might not. I looked it up and found out that this has happened to other people, exactly how it happened to me. And what happened with their Facebook pages is that whoever hacked it deleted all of their content and began posting spam, basically, trying to get people to spend money on fraudulent goods and services. And from what I understand, the majority of those people were not able to get access to their account after that. I also feel the need to say that I've worked in mortgages, I've worked in finance. This was incredibly well done and in a way that I could not have foresaw it coming. In hindsight, I now see a lot of the red flags that I missed at the time. But as somebody who has been very, very well trained in how to detect spam and scammers, I completely missed all of those red flags in this situation.
There apparently is a lot of hacking going on
Yeah.
social media with all these people.
I don't understand
She
it.
got hacked. Glamzilla got hacked.
Yeah, the Glamzilla hack is crazy. We're going to talk about that in a minute.
Who was the person that just like the other week said that they got hacked? Oh, who was it? It was someone that had to do with Diddy. Usher. Usher
Oh,
deleted all
yeah.
of his tweets and then all of a sudden came back and was like, I was hacked, y'all.
I don't believe that for a
Really,
second.
Usher?
I don't believe that for a second.
Chrissy Teigen, like, the way that
Ew.
people used to talk on social media and they were just, like, perfectly fine with it is, like,
It's bizarre.
insane the things that people get
The
exposed
old
for.
tweets that Chrissy Teigen put out,
Yes.
like, I don't understand why she thought that was funny then. It wasn't funny then. It's not funny now. The dead baby jokes and stuff.
I've never
weird.
found inappropriate jokes about kids, like especially the sexual ones, to
Yeah.
be funny at all. So I
Very
don't understand
weird.
why so many people have that humor.
Very strange.
It's like, we need to look into y'all a little bit.
Weird. But back to Dollar Tree dinners. Why are you targeting somebody like that? You can tell that she's just a good person. She does what she does because she loves it and it helps people. Why are there people out there doing this to her?
Well, apparently there's a huge issue over on Facebook where people just spend all day, every day sitting over there trying to report different creators, trying to
I
get
can
their
see it.
pages taken down, trying to get their monetization fucked up. It's a huge issue.
I know the last time that I mentioned Dollar Tree dinners on this channel, a lot of people said that they watched her. So I just wanted to keep you guys updated on what's going on with this.
Keep
She
you
has
abreast.
recovered the page. I did want to keep you abreast of the
Abreast of the
situation, you guys.
situation.
I hate
Yeah.
that word. That's
The only
weird.
thing at the Dollar Tree when it comes to food that I've seen in people's videos that I've been like, oh, I'm a little
The steak.
questionable about the steak.
Yeah.
The steak is a little questionable for me.
It's weird.
It is. Maybe it's good. I don't
I
know.
mean, it might be good.
Could be.
I'm not shaming anybody. I mean, I would try it, but I'm very suspicious of it. I love the Dollar Tree. We got all the candy for the trauma salad there.
They really have stepped their game up.
They have stepped
They're
their
like
pussy
Walmart.
up.
Walmart has really stepped their game up as well. No, Walmart is
don't know about
competing with
that.
Target. No, Mainstay, and then you look at Target's brand of whatever the hell it is.
They're just knocking them off.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we need to talk about Glamzilla. Now, I don't think I've ever made a dedicated video to Glamzilla on here. I have mentioned her and referenced her several times because she is a key player on TikTok in the beauty community as far as that goes. And she's like besties and pals with Michaela Nagara. They're like freaking frag. But last night I was scrolling Twitter and I noticed that there were a few people talking about her accounts being hacked. So I was being nosy. I was minding her business. So of course I first went over to her TikTok. And then I noticed that there was a thing there demanding $5,000 for her to get her TikTok back. I
trying to
was like,
extort her.
what? That's straight up extortion. How can you do that? But then I noticed that people were also saying that this was happening with her Instagram.
Surely she is not one of those people that has a password and it's the same thing like across the board. Do you
I
even
hope
have-
not.
Does she not have two-step?
Girl, I don't know. But what I do know is after they threatened to take all her shit down, if they didn't get the $5,000, they deleted everything on her Instagram. It's completely gone, girl. The only thing there now is a post that she made today after she recovered her account. Now, after what seemed like a very long time, Glamzilla was successful in getting her TikTok account back, and she posted a video addressing this.
Yes.
Hey, I got this account back. It's me. IG's completely gone. I'm so upset. I know I can rebuild my follower. I don't care about the follower count. I care about all of the memories that deleted. Like my whole beauty journey was deleted. Like all my plus size photos are gone. Everything's okay. This is just social media. It's okay. But I'm safe. Don't worry about me. I'm safe. I just can't update you on IG, but I'm safe. Okay? Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
Now, she since deleted this video. I don't know what's going to come of this. I don't know if she'll be able to recover what was lost on her Instagram. It doesn't seem that way. She did say that she was very upset because she has went through like a weight loss journey and she lost all that content. That sucks.
I saw some people trying to say that the reason that she did this was because she wanted to delete all of like the old photos of like what she used to look like before the weight loss.
There were people saying that.
There were, and that I don't think that Glamzilla would go to that extreme. I think she would just like flat out delete them.
Yeah.
But she's not trying to hide that, though.
Yeah, there's no
right?
reason. She literally did the whole weight loss journey in front of all these people.
And she's very vocal about it.
I'm not the biggest fan of Glamzilla by any means, but she did not deserve this to happen to her at all.
No.
That's not fair.
Do
she
we
put
think
in a
this
lot
really
of work to
happened,
get to
though?
where she is. I mean,
Do we think this really happened?
I think it did because I don't think that she would, like, under her own volition, go and delete all those posts.
Well, you
I
have
just
to
don't.
also think, though, with all of these posts comes sponsors. And with those sponsors
They have to
comes a
redo
certain
them.
amount of time that you have to have these videos up, that they want them, I don't know, maybe Glamzilla's different because she has so many million people or whatever. But normally there's a time frame that they want the content up. So could she get in trouble in that way? Will they understand?
I mean,
was
they'll
there a
have to.
video? Wait a minute now. We have to look at this from all different angles. We've been covering drama for a good long while. You guys have been watching drama for a good long while.
Yeah.
Let's look at it from all different angles. Is Glamzilla involved in any drama? Did she upload any video that was something negative that people were starting to drag her for? So now all of a sudden she might be hacked and everything got deleted. They want $5,000. She gets it back. Oh my gosh, my pictures are gone.
I don't know. I just have a hard time grasping that she would go through and delete all that stuff because she wants to hide who she was when she's done the whole weight loss journey. She's made videos about it. I just have a hard time thinking that. But there are people saying that. Like, that's where we're at on the internet now, because you do have to question everything. I'm not saying that I believe that she faked this. I don't personally think she did. But there are people saying that. Now, there were a lot of people finding it interesting because she did go on to post a lot of different things on Instagram about this. She was even blowing smoke up Michaela Nogueira's ass.
Well, to be expected.
A lot of people were saying that maybe she did do this to get like shares from other social media influencers in the beauty space. I have a hard time thinking that that's the case. I really do.
It's been a while since Glamzilla has done one of those thought-provoking videos where she asks a question
Where she
and
got
wants the
dragged.
feedback from everyone. Yeah, the last 2 or 3 of those she actually got dragged for.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with the beauty community?
She didn't fare well in
walk
that at all.
right
at
fucking
all.
into it, let me tell you. So I don't think that it would be so far-fetched to think that Glamzilla would do something to try to get shares from other people.
Oh, I don't think it's
That's what I'm
far-fetched
saying.
either. I'm just saying in this instance, I don't think that's the case.
I don't think it has anything to do with the fat thing.
You don't?
I don't. Not think the fatties are at it again.
But now I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think she did this? Obviously, I've said several times I don't think she did. But is it a possibility? Yes, I think it's terrible that she put in all this work and now it's gone, and that people tried to extort her for $5,000. Like, what the fuck is really going on in the world? But with that said, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like it. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. And leave me the cop emoji down below, because I believe the police need to be involved. Like, why the fuck are you out here hacking people's social medias?
Why does she not have two-step on? Where did you stay logged in, Glamzilla?
Yeah.
Who do you know?
What's the tea?
Yeah.
But with that said, I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and we will see you all in my next video.
Bye.
Bye, guys.